Hi, kisses on potatoes. Hey, potatoes. I'm doing another cooking demo. So let's get started with this. First thing you're gonna need is your handy dandy little grinder. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing as well with the grinder. And I need all my pieces to it. And it's in here because it got washed. First thing I'm going to do is grind up some onions. I'm making barbecue sandwiches. So first thing I'm going to do is get my onions and grind it up. Give me a minute and I'll be right back. I have a little bit of onions, so let me get me one of my handy dandy knives and cut this up. I got my hamburger meat cooking already, so you use a half a pound of hamburger meat is what I use. I get the long rolls and divide them up into meals. So that's what I use. And the rest of this can go into the trash. So I'm going to do this. When you grind up the onions, it's small enough that if your kids do not like onions, they will not know the onions is in there. Follow me. Smell the onions, but don't cry. Smell these onions, but please do not cry. So I'm going to put the onions in here, but let me get my little dondi. Because I really thought about doing spaghetti, but that is like old fashioned. So let's, y'all ask for cooking show. And I'm going to give you another cooking show. And we do need to drain the grease. This is going to be a short one and whatnot because I don't want the camera to be done like also with the meat I added the rest of this little cheese that I had to get a little cheese flavor along with it. So let me get my handy dandy spatula, and it is stained because it got melted a little bit, so it's not dirty, it's clean, I promise you. I keep all my dishes clean and sterilized with bleach. I sterilize everything I cook with because that's what we learned in culinary school. I graduated from culinary school, so, and I still can't cook worth shit. Now if you want to add some other stuff, and give me a minute. Some of the stuff I do add in there that I always keep in my spice cabinet is Italian seasoning. Yes, my husband is half Italian, and I always cook with Italian seasoning. Sprinkle some there. Another thing I always like is garlic sea salt. It's my favorite. Sprinkle a little garlic sea salt in there. And another thing I like to use is roasted garlic and herb. Sprinkle a little of that, it gives a little garlic flavor and herb. And if you want to put real garlic in here, you can mince up some garlic. Or you can put minced garlic in here and make it look good. Alright. Once you get the meat done and you get it drained, then you add the barbecue sauce. And when you add the barbecue sauce,
Chrissy, who are you talking to?
it looks good.
Chrissy.
I'm making a video.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Then it is good to go. Alright. And the meat is just about done. So I'm going to turn you the other way, drain the grease, add the barbecue sauce, and it is done. So let me turn you this way. Okay, you're fine? I hope you're fine. I'm fine. Drain the grease. I have a little thing down here that stops the grease from going into my dish. My thing down there because I don't like clogging stuff up. Turn you back around this way because I know you don't want to see my kitchen wall. And last but not least, any barbecue sauce will work. Find one, pick it, stick it in with the meat, stir it up. Ah! I'm sorry guys, my camera fell. It just, I guess, didn't want to see the barbecue sauce. It's like, you're wasting it, you're wasting it. Ah. Okay. I know. I'm crazy. I do not understand why you're playing. Oops. And if you don't think that's enough barbecue sauce, you can always... I usually put a full bottle of barbecue sauce. This is not enough, so I'm going to add a little bit of this barbecue sauce. You can add 2 different kinds. I made it before and added a little bit of honey mustard. Stirred with it, and it was good. And the bottle you saw me put in the mouth and suck the barbecue sauce dripping off of, it is going into the trash, just laying on the counter. And now you have scrumptious, delicious. If you can see it in my skillet, that is barbecue to make barbecue sandwiches with, and then all you got to do is chop up tomatoes and onions and put on it. Put it on hamburger buns, or you can put it on bread and toast it any way you want. Love you guys, and bye. Stay tuned for more cooking. Bye. Oops. I'm sorry I was upside down.